Greetings to everyone. It's Warren once again. As you can hear behind me, the sounds of nature. Decided to step outside for a little while, and I'm hearing a little bit of everything. I could have put on the noise cancellation, but I decided why not let y'all hear what I'm hearing at this very moment. And by the way, once again, happy Wednesday to each and every one of you, or Thursday, whenever you should see this video. I just found out something, y'all, and y'all look, don't judge me, don't take this the wrong way. I just found out Pattaya, Thailand, mainly Pattaya, is also well known for clothing optional beaches. Go figure, right? Among all other things that I'll probably be interested in, I just found it out. For those of you that are into that kind of thing, that might be another reason for you to go visit. And from what I can remember, the major tourist season is from November until late January, early February. And it's also considered to be their dry season as far as weather. I'm still looking forward to it. I searched around today for some other insurance, and looks like I saw Cigna. I don't think it was Cigna. I think it was Cinga. I think they played on words. I need to look at that again. But for my age group, 5 minutes out here and I'm itching. For my age group, so far that's the best I can find, price wise. No need for me giving a quote because some of y'all might look and give another quote. But I thought about something. I wonder if it's because of my zip code that it could be a little bit higher. I'm going to put in another zip code tomorrow and do another quote, get another quote and see. Because I got a funny feeling they're targeting. How could you target? Well, it's been done for many years. But to target your insurance if you're going to be living in Thailand, why does it matter where I live here? I got a funny feeling that had a lot to do with it. I'm going to check into that tomorrow. But anyway, I'm just, I'm excited to be getting closer to that point. And I know I've talked about it a lot. I looked at some more condos today while I'm going to be there for 3 weeks. And I saw a really nice one. Let's just say from the location of it, if I stood on the roof of this condo, I can throw a rock and hit the water without any effort. It was that close on the beach. Yeah, I can't swim and I ain't planning on getting in the water, but when you get to evenings that's maybe like this, why not go down and just sit out in the sand and just relax? Take your drink, just, relax, whether you're gonna have company or not. So I'm looking at that. I almost, y'all know what? I kind of want to bypass using my vacation time and request a leave of absence for 1 month. But then that'll take me off the clock. So I'll be missing a great deal of money. So maybe I'll do the 3 weeks and plus a week off the clock and make it a whole month. I will have the vacation time for that, but I don't know if my company will considering the circumstances. I love when they use that word. Y'all already know. He can do it, but you can't do it. We're going to leave that alone right now. I'm just going to be a happy, upbeat. I'm trying to get better at doing more positive videos. And I've been away too long to be getting on here griping. And that's what kind of got me off of it, because I was taking care of a lot of stuff. And of course, as usual, I forgot to say, if you haven't already, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm not doing this YouTube thing, and I've talked about this several times. I didn't start YouTube to become monetized, or I would have been doing more content day in and day out. Now, if I should retire and take an early retirement packet, if it's given to me, I might look into being monetized. And I also had a discussion with the young man that gives me side work to do. He wants to keep me on, even after I retire. Now I can't rely on that money because it could be 2 projects a month. It can be a month if you don't have a project, but that's going to come in handy simply because the cost of living is so low. Pattaya and Bangkok and Hua Hin, I still want to move to Hua Hin. It's just that I'm finding a great deal better beachfront properties in Pattaya. So when I go visit, I probably end up there. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna hire a tour guide. That's gonna be the best way for me to get around because I want to be able to look around, check out the lay of the land. It's funny when I was looking at some of these villas, they look they look extremely nice, right? But when you do the street view, right across the street, just old buildings that look like they've been there 40 years. They still running businesses out of it. So it has two areas I like. It has a mix of the old and the new. But when you turn off into the villa, it has a gate and it has security there. I don't think we need to be worried about security there, but this particular villa, and once again, I can't swim, so it don't matter. This particular villa had a community pool instead of the villas that almost every villa out there had a pool. But then you think about it, with a community pool, even if on evening like this, if I decide to go up and sit around a pool, what better way to make new friends? Not that I'm gonna be in a rush to do that, but I'm just thinking, what right now, what would keep me from going? I can't think of anything. And one thing for sure, I can't think of anything gonna keep me from making this trip. I'm not gonna lie. I would love for somebody to accompany me on this trip, but I honestly can't think of nobody I would want to put up with on that plane for that 24-hour ride, plane ride, or flight rather, to get there with one layover for an hour and a half. That's a lot of time. And how am I going to be able to handle it? I haven't been on a plane for an extended amount of time, so I got to get prepared for that. And I am, like I said, I am way looking forward to it. I had a late day, came in not too long ago, got a few things done, did a little bit more research, and decided to just come outside, sit for a while, and just get on YouTube. I don't have a niche. A lot of times I don't even really know. A lot of people say this is bad to say, but it's the truth. A lot of times I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about when I get on here. Now, the other night when I went on YouTube Live, I was just rambling about everything, and I do better at that. I do better when I just start going off. Even going off can even be a good thing. So I tend to do better. I just have to work on recording these videos. I mean, why not? I have the camera. I have the new mic, which these are going to come in handy when I take my trip because I have no intention on using my cell phone every time I want to record something. If it's something quick, a quick 30-second live video, I'll do that. But most of my video and editing will be, well, my videos will be shot from my camera, most of it. And that was one of the reasons why when I first bought the DJI Action 4 Pro and I recently upgraded, this one, the quality is much better, especially the night shot that I'm getting right now. It looks a lot better. I shot one a little while ago, 30 minutes ago while I was out. I stopped and shot one, update on my vehicle. I didn't do the night, so I purposely left it in the standard mode so I can see the differences. And I'm playing around with it. Let's see what's next on the horizon. Oh, my next doctor's visit. Why is it so far away? 3 more months? Then I can inform my nurse practitioner about my intent to go to Thailand and go on for 3 weeks. And if they need to do another round of blood work, y'all get me now. Which I doubt because they just did it back in May when they took me off they took me off for leave, and so I don't think they have to do that. But it's kind of always nice to, and not only that, when you go to your doctor, or when I go to my doctor the next time, I'm gonna ask and inquire about some insurance, some leads on some insurance also, because the doctor I go to, I hate to say this, y'all, but I can't. I'm not saying this to be funny because I'm in that group. It's an old folk doctor, so they see a lot of retirees, a lot of retired military, and all these other things. But I want to get a list of some of the insurance companies that they've probably had the least amount of issues with. I want to start there, and there was one in particular today I was looking up, and I was like, oh man, look at this great quote. I can deal with this. Looked up at the top. I started out putting my birthday and everything in there. Then I got to the next page. I thought that it was saved. That quote was given for somebody that was 30. I was like, oh gee. Clicked my right age in there. Instantly, another $150 a month. But still, it wasn't that bad. I figure if I factor in what my health insurance, including dental and all this other stuff, what that's gonna cost me, and getting a villa that's gonna be reasonable, I'm still coming out ahead. Still. And once I retire and I take out my little monies or whatever, I'm gonna sit down when I become eligible, look at what my Social Security amount is every month, and look at where I am on bills, and hopefully I won't have to add but another. That Social Security is going to should be able to handle renting the villa, my insurance, and price of the cable, the water, utilities. And if I should go over that, maybe an additional $250 a month, $300 a month out of what I'm receiving once I retire could last me a long time, because I have no intention on. I don't know. I don't think I want to do a scooter, but I like those little key cars, whatever they call it, KEI, those little key vans. If I can get a good deal on one of those, I'll tool around town in it. And I said that the other day. I like them. They have the little pickups. They're like little mini trucks. I would get one of those. I need to find out if they are street legal in the part I'll be living in. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna need a vehicle. I've seen the price of leasing a vehicle month to month there, and it's really cheap. But I'll have to have insurance on it. I really don't see where I'm going to be going anywhere to justify me needing to pay to lease a vehicle that might sit. Let's just say in a 30-day month, it might sit 20 days. I have to make this make sense. Y'all know what I'm saying? And especially during the rainy season, I probably won't go too far anyway. But we'll see. We'll see once I get there. One of those villas, the new villas that they were selling, the entry villa for sale, brand new, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, decent size for me. It was $45,000. It's like, wait a minute, what do you have to do to be able to buy land in Thailand? But see, I don't know if I'm gonna be staying long. If I get there and I absolutely love it, and I'm leasing that same villa, I might say, hey, I want to buy this. I don't want to move there and buy it right out and end up in 3 months saying, man, I should have never came here. Rent first. But it was selling for $45 US, and it topped out at maybe 103,000, maybe 110,000. That was like a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and they're awesome. They're compact. They have everything you need in it. Who needs all this stuff and all this space? So I downsized and got here. Now I'm gonna downsize from here to there. And when I go, like I said millions of times, I'm going one suitcase. That's all I'm gonna need. But anyway, I'm gonna do more research on it. I'm glad to be getting close to making this trip, and And by all means, if any of you that are watching my videos and you have spent time in any part of Thailand, it doesn't matter if it's Bangkok, Hua Hin, Pattaya, anywhere. If you have some suggestions for me, by all means, leave me a comment. I do watch, I'm up to 3 guys that I watch all the time. I love their channel. I love the delivery that they give. I like the fact that they're very insightful. They actually name what province, or as we call it, city they're in, what restaurant they're visiting. They don't just say, hey, y'all, I'm in Thailand. Where? See, content could be a lot easier if we can follow everything. And these 3 guys, they've been on point ever since. And I like watching their videos because of that. And I've reached out to one of them, and I'm not going to blow his page up and all this stuff right now. He's got enough followers. But I can. And he did respond to me with some helpful information. So I've got to look up 2 other insurance companies, because I knew the first one that he suggested, that's the one that he does his little YouTube commercials on. So of course I know he's getting paid for that, but are you actually using that one? See, and I know they probably gave him a discount along with that too. Hey, how can I get in there, get some of that? Just depends. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get ready to start shutting it down for this evening, and I hope y'all have a great Wednesday night, and even better Thursday, or whenever you get to watch this video. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And for those of you that stuck around, even though I lost maybe 6 members, I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And hopefully I'll be back on here this week a few more times instead of next month. I'm gonna do the best I can. I can't make any promises, but I understand y'all miss me, but I'm still around. And until next time, everyone be safe.